Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
This is your host, Alicia Debrell from Insight Media. Today's guest is Kevin Swart from a company very well known in the turnkey real estate industry named Rehab Kings. Kevin and his partner, Nick Kraychuck, help not only real estate investors, but anyone looking for a solid investment that is secured by real estate, producing higher than normal returns, 12 to 16%. Can you believe that? They offer a true turnkey, or like they like to call it, a white glove approach to passive income, taking care of everything from the purchase to the sale and everything in between. So without further ado, I want to welcome Kevin Swart to the show. Hi, Kevin. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Alicia. Thanks a lot. And I appreciate being here, man. We're truly excited to be here.
No, this is going to be great. I love the story, and I love what you guys do, and I can't wait to dig into it. But before I do that, I would love to know just a little bit more about yourself and your partner, Nick. A little bit more about your business background.
Yeah. So myself, Kevin, I come out of a corporate America job. I was in the customer service and operations. Originally from South Africa, moved up to North America 12 years ago. Day-to-day operations. I run the day-to-day operations of Rehab Kings. I do all the dispositions, deal with all the buyers, deal with all the clients. Pretty much just all day-to-day operations. Nick, my partner, comes out of a construction background. He does all the acquisitions and does most of the logistics in the background, all the not so nice stuff, So he comes from a small town called Thompson, Manitoba, in Canada, and together we just make it happen.
So now, what made you? Well, first, did you guys get into real estate together, or were you both in real estate separately and then decided to team up and create Rehab Kings, or how did this happen?
Well, it's actually a funny story, Alicia. I was in the real estate. I was wholesaling properties. I was a wholesaler, and Nick and I, we were trading cryptocurrencies together, and we were back and forth to each other's houses, and we within the real estate in Cleveland, we saw an opportunity for rehab properties that are half decent for these people to live in, that generate a good return. And we put our heads together, and that's pretty much in a nutshell how Rehab Kings was born.
Nice. So, okay. So you guys have a little cryptocurrency in your pocket, huh?
Oh, yeah. I will still do some of it today. Not a whole lot, but, we still do some of it.
Nice. So now I have questions. You guys you're out of Canada, but you do business in the U.S. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah. Our home base is in Winnipeg, Canada, and we do everything out of the United States. Mainly Cleveland, Ohio. We're looking at a few other markets to open up, but yeah, we do it all remotely. We've got a ground crew down there that works for us, but most of our admin staff, and we're both based out of Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how long is it? How long have you guys been in business?
Rehab Kings has been in for about 18 months now. Nice. It's a very young company, growing very, very fast. The wholesaling I've done for the last 4 years.
Okay.
So we've been together. In and out of real estate. I bought my first rental property in 2012. So that gives you any idea of how long I've been in there.
Okay, so you got quite a few years of experience.
Right. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. So now with Rehab Kings, what is the business philosophy, and what do you think that makes you different from other similar real estate investors or real estate companies that have a similar business model?
We focus heavily on customer service. Very, very heavily on customer service. So from the date of acquisition till the time that they want to, dissolve their portfolio, we're there for them. I think that's something that's been missed in real estate is the customer service part of it. And me, myself, coming out of customer service, that's a very, very big focal point of us. And I mean, we're all about adding value to people, whether they're clients or not. Hence, if they follow us on our Facebook page, you'll see that there's always stories and stuff going out about how to grow and how to do certain stuff. So I would say the two focal points are, for us that make us stand out is customer service and value add.
Okay. And then, so do you think that that's what definitely sets you aside from other companies that have the similar models?
Sorry, just say that again.
You think that that's what basically puts you above other companies that have similar business models?
Absolutely, I think so. Yeah, our customer service is second to none.
Nice.
we have certain rules in our office. Email within 24 hours, you have to respond to an email. Telephone calls within 6 hours, you have to respond to a telephone call within 6 hours, regardless of who it is. So I think a customer service for sure makes us stand out.
Yeah, I like it. You guys are like ninjas.
Absolutely.
Real estate ninjas instead of real estate rehab. Rehab King.
Yep. Maybe that's a new one. Rehab Ninja.
Right. There you go. I want a commission on that one when you build it.
Absolutely.
So for my research, and I was looking into the business a little bit that you and your partner have, Nick. Now you guys are very big on this white glove approach. Can you explain to the audience what is a white glove approach?
Yeah, so I mean, we gave it the term white glove, so that means not getting your hands dirty. You know what I mean? So right from our white glove approach is right from the day you decide to invest or purchase a property or whatever you decide to do with us. We take care of everything in the background, from the paperwork, the contracts, the acquisition, the tenants, the maintenance, the whole 9 yards, right up until the day, you decide to sell your property or get out of the investment. You're pretty much going to sit back. All you're going to do is make a decision once or twice if there's a maintenance issue on your property, and we'll take care of it for you. You pretty much, a white glove approach means like not doing the bare minimum for your investment. A lot of people say turnkey. Again, what does turnkey mean, right? So turnkey means you put the key in the lock and you turn it and the door opens. So it doesn't mean anything else, right? So that's why we figured we'd call it a white glove approach. So that in a nutshell is, what we're all about. Is we want it as seamless as possible for our investor. Okay,
so now let's take it back. Let's pretend like I'm the investor. So I'm coming to you. I'll tell you I want to buy a house or a property or an investment, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Do you help them just help them buy and hold, or do you help them buy and flip too?
We do partner up. We've actually got we call it a mentorship program that does the buy and flip. So we will partner up with people and help them flip it for a percentage of the profit. Then they use our team, they use our contractors, they use everything in house for us that we put together. And of course, we take a portion of the profit. There's limited spots available for that. There is a small fee that we ask for that. But again, you can buy and hold. You can fix and flip, which we'll partner up with you, or we do capital investment too. So if you want to just invest capital and just sit back and collect, we do that too.
Okay, good. Then that really actually helps. But let's just say I want to buy and hold. I want to buy a property in Ohio, but I want to. Let's say it's not Ohio. I want to buy a property in Vegas and buy and hold. Can you help me out with that? Right. And if you can, how does that process work?
Again, it just depends on what your goals are. Again, everything is, let's say you want a 10% return or a 12% return on your money. We'll go out, we'll find the property, we'll present you with the property. Of course, everything will be there. The contractor bid, everything will be there. If you want to buy and hold, we'll give you your return and we'll put it in motion. All you need to do is click the money and send the wire. And the property, of course, will be in your LLC's name or in your name. It'll be rehab, tenant will be placed, and you can buy and hold it, and we'll manage it for you.
Okay, so basically it is completely a white glove approach. I'm just going to tell you what my goals are, and then you guys are going to go find the property, rehab it, put people in it, and send me. All I have to do is flick a pen with a signature and send a wire transfer?
Absolutely. Pretty much that is what it is. I mean, you got to have to make some decisions yourself. I mean, if it fits your goals, we will present it as, I mean, we got a procedure we follow to just making sure that we're fitting your plans or your goals. But yeah, in a nutshell, all you do, and it's all done electronically. You don't have to go to closings. You don't have to go to the title company. Nothing. We take care of all of that for you.
I like it. It's like a VIP of investing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, I'm coming up with all these new names for your companies and for your. I got my marketing hat on this morning. So, right. If I wanted to become an investor with Rehab Kings, so walk me through. Okay, so would I just give you guys a call, jump on your website? How does that work? Or because there's different ways that an investor can invest their money with you guys. I know preferably right. you like the buy and hold is where you guys are. Your business model strengths are, but you guys are also strong in the buy and flip and also just the private syndication type of investor.
Right.
Where you
yeah, so I mean, if you're interested in doing something with us, hop on the phone. You can find us on Facebook. Again, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook. We have a website, rehabkingsllc.com. It's undergoing a little bit of maintenance right now. We're having it revamped because of the growth. But yeah, let's hop on the phone and hear exactly what your goals are and where we can help and where we can add value to you. And a lot of times it takes a phone call or two or three or four. I'm not gonna sell you something on the first date. It's just not our business model. Again, we want to add value to you. We want to hear exactly what you want, what you need. Where your fears are. Can we help? Can we help eliminate them? So the first point of contact is a phone call.
But actually, that brings me right to my next question. And by the way, guys, I will put the links to all of that information down here in the show notes. But that brings me to my next question, which is, there are so many different ways to invest nowadays. You mentioned one of them earlier in the show, which was cryptocurrency. You've got stocks, bonds. There's just a ton of different ways. What do you think the top 2 or 3 misconceptions on why people decide not to invest in real estate? What do you think that is?
I think the top number one is fear. People read other people's stories and they hear the horror stories of other people of, they lost money with real estate, they lost money. I think the fear and the unknown is the biggest driving factor. And then the second factor, I believe, is speed. The younger generation today, they look at real estate and they see, oh, this is making money slow, not making money fast. Oh, get rich slow, not get rich fast, right? And it's a misconception. Just because of social media too, the people peddle out, oh, I made $50 million in 10 months. I made this, I made that, Instagram, all these TikTok and all these social medias are peddling out these guys that are making money so quick. And I don't think it's real. I think that's a huge misconception of real estate. And you can grow very, very fast in real estate. And I mean, we've done in excess of 95 deals in the first 12 months we existed. So, I mean, it can be done.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been crazy, but it's been good.
And what's another couple of different misconceptions you think that people have that they maybe shouldn't?
I think people look at real estate and say, well, it can't be done, right? And again, it's a mindset thing for me. It's a mind looking at people that they say, oh, you can't do it remotely. You can't hold remotely because you've got to be there to manage your property, which again, I don't believe is true because we do it every day. We're 1,800 miles away from our 300 properties that we manage, and we do it every day. So I think that's a big misconception is you have to work in your market, you have to hold properties in your market or work in your market, which I don't believe you do. You can do it remotely. You just got to have the know-how and have a company assist you do it that knows what they're doing. And one more misconception about real estate is the imminent crash. People always scared about the imminent crash, right? And everyone's been waiting for the crash. Honestly, if you structure your portfolio right, if you structure your return right, the crash can't touch you. It'll never make you lose money. You might break even, but you'll never lose money.
That's actually
that comes directly out of
That's
that
right.
comes directly out of the mouth of a mentor of mine. So, we all have mentors, and that's, he taught me this.
No, I heard that from another very big guru in the real estate world recently. Also, they talked about the big bull, and if you structure your deals correctly and you do it the right way, you won't take a loss. But you can't get out of it.
Yeah. Honestly, we're excited for it. I mean, we've been chomping the bit, and we're part of a mentors group. Very, very high level people. I mean, we're talking. There's a couple of billionaires in our mentor group. And, they're all chomping the bit for this crash. I mean, it's probably not the nice thing to say, but it is.
Because it becomes a seller's market.
People that structure right. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Which if it becomes a seller's market, the people, the buyers we push to, their properties become cheaper, the returns go up. I mean, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's another big misconception is a crash. People look at, I'm not buying now because of the crash. If you structure it right, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, no, and never get out of the business for sure.
Absolutely.
So, okay. So I guess, and so is there anything that I'm missing about, people who are looking to invest in real estate that maybe that they're, that they're completely missing out on? Of course, a lot of people are afraid of the crash. I'm going to say that you're absolutely correct on that one.
Yep.
But what about and I know you guys are offering this white glove approach that, I think is I love it. I love it. I mean, you're right. You do hear a lot of turnkey, but I've been, talking to real estate professionals for the last 10 years. And I have never heard anybody say, okay, I can basically as an investor walk in, unless I'm just doing a passive investing type of thing, but, to actually hold a property in my name, I can walk in, flick a finger with a pen, and you're going to go to my closings. You're going to go handle all of the crap that I would normally have to do, and you guys are going to handle everything. So I think that
Absolutely.
I think that's pretty top notch for sure. I think that's unique. But is there anything that maybe I'm missing that you could maybe clear up that people might have a fear about? Do you have any problems with the fact that you guys, I know that you say you guys have 300 properties here in the US, but you guys are in Canada. Do you ever have any problems with an investor saying, well, you're not even in our country? Do you have any problems with that part? Okay, so
we do. We get that all the time. Like, how can you do this if you're not even there? Again, It's a misconception that you have to be there. So in our team, we got 12 employees right now. Okay. And then we've got a mass of subcontractors that work for us, that work solely for us. The company only works for us, right? Okay. Again, the people on the ground. We have operations manager on the ground in Cleveland. He's got access to pretty much everything we do. And he handles every day-to-day dealings of, running around doing the rehabs, watching the people, making sure that it gets done. So it's not as if we're just sitting over here and the people are just running wild down there. So there is a process, there's a structure, there's people in place to take care of this as if we were there. It's just a little different dynamic, and it's all about communication between the head office and the ground crew. So, that again, people think, a lot of people look at a real estate investment company, think, oh yeah, he's only one guy and he does this. He's only one guy that does this. Now there are a lot of people out there that do that, but to do it remotely and to do it right and to offer this white glove approach, you have to have your team in place. You have to have your ground crew in place. You all have to be on the same page. For sure.
Mm-hmm. So now I have one more question that I have.
Sure.
That would be more of giving advice. So if you had one piece of advice to give to somebody looking to become maybe a passive investor or looking for, that white glove approach investment opportunity, what would that be?
I would say, if you're picking a company to work with, look for a company that has the experience in the market. Look for a company that has a lot of in-house functions. I've seen it time and time again, and I've been exposed to this myself. And this is why we started the property management company in-house, is because we purchased a property. The company we purchased from was great. The property management really sucked. So, and then you go back to the guy who purchased it, and they're backing you back and forth, right? Like, oh, it's a property management. No, it's a guy you purchased from, blah, 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 blah. So that I would really say, look for a company that does it in-house. And there's lots of companies that do property management in-house that kind of offer kind of a white glove approach. I would for sure say that'll be the biggest piece of advice. If you're doing it remotely, ensure you look for a company that has like 3 or 4 different of the aspects in-house. The title company, doesn't have to be in-house, but your property management, your acquisition, and your management needs to be in-house, I believe, in order for it to work well.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to get hold of Rehab Kings, you, Kevin, or your partner, Nick, how would they go about doing that?
You can, on our Facebook page, we're very active on our Facebook page, Rehab Kings LLC. My Instagram, we're active on our Instagram as well. Or, you can email us, Kevin at rehabkingsllc.com or Nick at rehabkingsllc.com. They can email us, and on our Facebook pages are both our numbers, so they can call us anytime.
Awesome, and I will make sure that all of those links are here in the show notes. All right, well, Kevin, I really appreciate your time today. I love what you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm. No, it's great. Thank you for inviting us to the show.
Yeah, no, I love what you guys are doing. I think that I would definitely push on that white glove approach. And you start using some of my ideas, I'll be coming at you for commission.
For sure, absolutely.
Or you can hire me later.
Sure, send your resume.
No, I appreciate it. All right, guys. So you just heard from Kevin Swart. Him and his partner, Nick Kraychuck, they own Rehab Kings. You can find all of their information here in the show notes. This has been a great interview. If you're looking for the white glove approach to investing in real estate, you have found it. This is your host, Alicia Debrell from Insight Media. Until next time.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.